Icon Award. So, to kick things off, please welcome Ed LeBay. Put your hands together. Come on, you can do that.
There we go. Hey everyone, I'm Ed LeBay, Vice President of Merchandising and Marketing at Hot Topic. I'm here to introduce Hot Topic's first ever HT Icon Award and this special award's inaugural recipient. This recipient will also become an honorary Hot Topic employee for a year, receive their own ID card, and also get an employee discount. Woo! You know, for 30 years, Hot Topic has inspired young people to express themselves authentically. Yes, Hot Topic shelves in the earliest days were populated by chain wallets, studded belts, spike necklaces, a whole lot of Nightmare Before Christmas, trip pants. While you can still find those goth goodies, we have evolved the brand to welcome all fandoms. Whether you're on the hunt for a tee from your favorite band, limited edition collectibles of your latest anime obsession, the office home decor, or a fashion piece in your Hogwarts house color. Go Hufflepuff! Regardless of what's on our shelves though, we have always been a haven where anyone who has felt weird, nerdy, or just plain different can find their kin. The HT Icon Award will be given each year to someone who has not only captured the imaginations of Hot Topic's customers, but has also helped to make our society a more open, inclusive one by showing that being true to yourself, but being who you are, even if that does make you different, is about as cool as it gets. As Hot Topic, we don't just deal with what's new and hot right now, we deal with what's resonating so deeply with our customers that something, whether it's a song, an album, a TV show, a film, a video game, or even a meme, has entered the zeitgeist. So Hot Topic Icon is someone whose limitless creativity has reached the echelon of influence. And of course, we love when someone loves us, right? And this person has been an evangelist for our brand. Our employees had a lot to say about the recipient of our inaugural HT Icon Award. One gushed, "The reason I'm a buyer at Hot Topic is because I saw Mallrats, and I wanted to work in the mall. That, of course, led me to getting a job at Hot Topic as a store associate, and many years later, working my way up to be a buyer. I've been with Hot Topic 19 years in October, and it's the only job I've ever had." Another reminisced, "I was never part of the cool kid group, and I never wanted to be. I was very happy with my little group of outsiders who loved music. And seeing Mallrats characters like Brody own his outsider status and then his love of comics was awesome. Plus, there isn't a time I'm not at the mall and I don't say, 'That kid is back on the escalator again.'" Thanks for help staffing our company, Kevin. By now you may have guessed that filmmaker, actor, comedian, author, and major hockey fan, Kevin Smith, is the first recipient of our HT Icon Award. While we recognize the irony that the loudest store in the mall is giving this first award to Silent Bob, Kevin has gone out of his way to salute Hot Topic in many ways over the years. Once he showed up at a store where his cousin works and pretended to be an employee in a surprise and delight move for a live stream. He and Jason Mewes have presented at our district managers' meetings and done photo ops with our hardworking DMs. He's come to our headquarters and graciously done meet and greets with our HQ employees multiple times, and let me tell you, the line has been really long. Kevin even plays a role, Hot Topic even plays a role in Kevin's newest film, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, in the Chronicon convention scene where everybody cosplays as Jay and Silent Bob. So let's watch that clip. Beyond his work with Hot Topic, Kevin's embraced his own quirks and passions, i.e. his nerdiness, has influenced generations of young people to do the same. When his breakout films, Clerks and Mallrats, dropped in the 90s, kids growing up then who felt they didn't fit in or didn't know where they were going in life suddenly had characters deeply related to deeply relate to, because they saw themselves in those characters Kevin so deftly brought to life. He went from comic book fanatic to comic book writer because he knew he could, so he went out and did it. Any fanboy or fangirl knows that that's not easy to do in this world. By telling young people that it's okay to not be or be what society tells them to be, Kevin encourages scores of free thinkers to change the world their way. These are the reasons Kevin Smith is a creator, as a role model, and as a person will always be meaningful to Hot Topic, our employees, and our customers. These are the reasons Kevin Smith is the recipient of our first ever HT Icon Award. Here to present the HT Icon Award and Hot Topic Employee ID card to Kevin is his daughter, Harley Quinn Smith.
Hello. It only seems right to me that my dad receives this award because I made him buy me so many My Chemical Romance shirts from Hot Topic while I was a teen that it's time the store repays him. We spend so much time at Hot Topic together that I'm pretty sure he got his own membership at one point. My dad was the first person to introduce me to the store. When I was young and emo, all I wanted to do was for people to know how emo I really was, so I would wear band shirts all the time, and I still do. But when I didn't know where to get shirts for bands like My Chemical Romance, Paramore, Mindless Self-Indulgence, my dad knew exactly where to go. He brought me to Hot Topic, and it was like seeing my dreams come true right before my very eyes. My dad has always been big on self-expression, so it only made sense that he would support a place that was all about that. Hot Topic has always been a staple for us nerds to feel seen and heard. I would always ask him to take me, and it became a part of our usual routine to go and pick out new shirts. I'm so thrilled to be able to present my dad with an award that highlights his commitment to inclusivity and making his audience feel very much like Hot Topic does, seen and heard. I have never known someone kinder in my life who will stop for a full conversation on the street with a fan to give them advice or to motivate them to follow through with their passions. I kid you not, I was driving in the car down La Brea last week and someone started to tell me from their car next to me that my dad once gave them a 3-hour motivational speech that led him to take action with his writing. And when he stopped me in my car, he was on his way to a meeting about that very script that they spoke about, and he said he owed it all to my dad. That's just the kind of person my dad is, someone who will inspire you to be successful simply by being yourself. I'm so proud to have a dad who is so authentically and unapologetically himself and who is able to spread the message of self-love and acceptance. That's why it makes so much sense for him to be receiving the first ever Hot Topic Icon Award. I love you, Dad. Come get your award.
What does it do?
Employee discount.
I'm like an employee?
You can work at any store you want, anytime you want. You can stock shelves.
I could be a clerk again if I wanted to? Oh my God, honestly, this means the world. And I'm here, this is a true story. Hot Topic been around about as long as I've been around. And I could always judge where my career was, whether or not we had merchandise in Hot Topic. We could always sell our stuff at our own store, but like breaking into the mainstream meant being on shelves in Hot Topic. And there was a period in my career where you couldn't find anything in Hot Topic that had anything to do with me. It would make me sad because I would be bringing her there to buy shirts and stuff, and I'd be like, man, I want to be back where I was. So when we started talking about making Jay and Silent Bob Reboot 3 years ago, the first stop on our tour to build the movie was at Hot Topic headquarters, where I sat down with them and I was like, look, if I hope to ever see my two guys, Jay and Silent Bob, be culturally relevant again, it begins with this store. So we want to put the store in the movie in a scene, man, and work as closely with you guys as possible. Can we get merchandise back into the stores? Hot Topic saying that they would carry our stuff allowed us to go out into the world, find real financing for the movie because we were relevant again, we were a thing. So to get this award from the company that has always been the barometer for where I am in the mainstream literally fucking means the world to me, man. I can't thank you enough. So, I have no idea, man. This is tremendous. What other things do I get to do as a topic? I got, like, this card is for real. It's nice plastic. Like, this is really dope. Employee discount. And what is, this is like the Fifth Element fucking. It is absolutely fantastic, man. I honestly appreciate the hell out of this. There's a lot of wonderful things happening right now in my life with the movie coming out. And I almost like died a year and a half ago from a heart attack. So I sometimes, like in moments like this, I'm like, oh, I fucking did die and this is heaven. And if it is, man, I fucking can't imagine any place better than receiving an Icon Award at the LA Comic Con. This fucking rocks, man. Thank you all so much.